And the banks are doing the robbing.
So I have absolutely no idea when this video is going to be out, or even if I get to the stage where I can release it. One thing I do know is this video is probably going to be over quite a good amount of time. So the whole purpose of this video is because of this lump sat behind me. Some of you may remember when I first started blogging back in 2017, I think I started. He doesn't like the camera. So I started blogging in 2017, and some of you may remember that I had a bit of a scare with him behind me, where old Thatcher there was diagnosed with a terminal cancer. Fortunately for me, that diagnosis was misinformed, let's just say. Turns out he didn't have cancer in the end, and he's right as rain. The site that we decided to build this fishery on was a 7-acre field that's located on a plot of land where we live, and it's basically his playground. In an unexpected turn of events, we lost Thatcher in December of 2019. Losing my best friend in such a fashion almost made me give up on my ideas. Me and my fiancée Hayley decided to bring the idea forward of a fishery. The fishery had always been a pipeline dream of ours, but after he'd passed, we decided that it was really time to get things rolling, and name the fishery after him as we'd always planned. Right guys, so now we're on site, we're up at the field. Let's go and take a look around and see exactly what we've got to start with as a blank canvas. This view from the top of the field shows the space available, of what can be used, and the creation that's possible. Now the time had begun to start really looking at how I wanted to lay this lake out. Due to the nature of the sloping terrain, the land would be remodelled and banks built to compensate for the height difference. I knew it was going to be a long journey, but the vision that I had for the place was clear. The first real step in the process was digging 9 holes throughout the site. The holes were dug with a mini digger and down to a depth of around 9 foot. The holes were dug to find out what kind of soil lied within the field. Most of the soil found throughout the site was of clay base. This worked out really good for us because we knew the ground would have great water holding retention capabilities. This is the lowest point of the field, and this is where the main land drain runs. So what we've got is a channel that runs all the way up through the field, and then we've got kind of like little split offs from that all over the field that drain into this main drain. So when I started here, all of this was completely underwater, if you like. It was all the banks were all covered up. It was all overgrown, all ditched out. So what I did was one day decided to come down here by hand as well, I will add, channeled all of this in through down here. what that allows to do is that allows the water to get away a little bit better off of the field. And already I can see from a couple of days of dry weather, the difference it has made to this area already is massive. So that's all good. The main drain here pretty much runs constantly. We've got a good flow of water coming out of here still. It's been dry for like the last sort of kind of 2 or 3 days now, and we've still got a lot of water running off of this drain. Now what that means is that when we come to build the lake, that's going to be the kind of like the water source there to fill it up. Hopefully, I'm hoping that land drain runs all year round. From previous experience of my knowledge of it, it pretty much does. I've got the feeling that there's a spring located in the middle of the field somewhere, and that is why this drain constantly runs. Top of the field now, obviously this area here is going to be the entrance, so already exists, so I don't really need to do too much with this. It will be gated once it's fully done and ready to go, so it will be nice and secure for people. You won't be able to get in here without some sort of like gate code